on the track.
Peace. Before I even get started, let me say Ramadan Mubarak to any Muslims who are watching my channel, the brothers and the sisters who are celebrating the month of Ramadan. May Allah accept it from us, may He bless us, and may He rectify our hearts and grant us paradise. Ameen. So back to the story time, you feel me? Like, this is about when they almost got crazy. This folk kid told me he was gonna cut one of my Muslim brothers. So I'm gonna get into the story. So, let me rewind. So, whoever been following my story, y'all kind of like know that, I used to be a gang member. I converted to Islam. And then I was living in a blood house. And then I became heat sensitive. Then I was living in the Crip house because the Crips lived with the AC in the Beacon at the time. So when I backtrack, when I converted to Islam, a lot of the people that were Muslim, they was like still older than me. So it wasn't a lot of young brothers who were Muslim. I mean, in adolescence, yes, there was a lot of young brothers who was Muslim in adolescence. But once you get to adults, it changes. It's different. Most of the people that are Muslim are older than you, at least 10 years or more. So this is the dynamic. I'm just painting a picture for y'all. So like, any house you go to, like most of the people who are Muslim are way older than me. I was young. I was like 19 years old. I'm Muslim. But then it's like, I wasn't really hanging out with the older folks. Again, at the time, I was a little naive, and I was just like, what I look like hanging out with older people, right? Like, so I wanted to hang out with younger people. The only problem was that the younger people, most of the time, tended to be in a gang. So when I was in the blood house, most of the younger people were in the gang, right? It was either blood, or they was, basically really just blood, or there was just other young people who associated and fraternized with the Bloods. When I was in the Crip house, it was the same thing. In the blood house, all right, let me go back. In the blood house, you also have Patria dudes or whatever. In the Crip house, you will have Bloods and Patrias. I mean, you'll have Crips and Patrias too. So either way where you went, the younger people tended to be in a gang. They tended to be knuckleheads. They tended to just be doing certain stuff that I wasn't really into. But for the most part, they was cool. So this is the people around your age bracket. This is the people that you might go to the yard, play basketball with. So y'all get my drift. This is the people that you feel comfortable being around. So most of the time, I wasn't being around the Muslims like that because they was older. So when I got to the Crip house, again, and when I was in the Crip house, and I told you before in another story, it was 2 day rooms in the Crip house. So there was the Spanish day room, and then there was the black day room. So most of the time I was hanging out in the black day room, and most of the time, most of the people in the black day room tended to be, that was around my age, there was Crip or there was folk, because the Crips and the folks used to live together at the time. So anyway, so so I used to hang out with them in the back, and the Muslim brothers, they used to sit like in between the Spanish day room and the black day room. So they didn't really watch TV like that. At the time I didn't really watch TV either, but we used to sit back there or whatever. So the Muslim brothers, the older brothers, they sitting in between. I'm sitting over there. So I remember like one of the older brothers, he always used to make jokes like, yo, sometimes I don't know if you're a Crip or you're a Muslim. Like, he used to just be saying like, like just saying little stuff because I always used to hang out with them, right? So like, there was some truth to his jokes. So that was the thing. There was some truth to his jokes, right? Apologize for that. There was some truth to his jokes, and it was like, it's funny because they all hit me when I went to the box. Like, I never really paid attention to the jokes till like I really was in the box, and I was just sitting there thinking about it. And after this situation took place, so anyway, we used to be chilling in the house, laughing, joking, cooking together, and whatever. When the brothers used to cook, I used to go over there and give them some food or whatever. Make a little meal. But most of the time, like I said, I used to be hanging out in the back with the younger dudes. So one day, some argument happened. It was over like the line, like I don't know, like these young dudes, again, like I said, like I also mentioned the other story about the grilled cheese. So this is crip housing. And again, like when gangs control houses, eventually gangs at some points, they just be wilding, they be bugging. Like they be thinking they could do whatever, say whatever, stuff like that, you know. So, you know, in this house, sometimes the dudes used to be skipping the line. Like, again, like a lot of dudes in gangs do this. Like, whatever house they control, like they just, sometimes they feel like they don't gotta wait online, and they'll skip the line, or, you know, if whatever. So anyway, so dude skipped the line or something. My son Chucky, you know, we was mad cool. So they skipped the line or whatever, and then so one of my older brothers, you know, I still stay in contact with this brother, you know what I'm saying, good brother, you know what I'm saying, like he was a gangster too, old gangster from back in the days, like, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, they don't be caring. So he skipped him, and the old head was like, yo, like, nah, homie, like, you're not skipping me. So, you know, young dudes feel like older men can't tell them that. They don't got no respect for the old dudes. So whatever, they got into an argument. I wasn't even over there. I was like all the way in the back of the day room. The line is by like the front of the day room, so we don't even know what's going on. So we in the back, and then there was like a little commotion or whatever. So then my boy Chucky come to the back, and he like, yo, he coming like agitated, like I already know him, like, you know what I'm saying, he breathing all hard, like, you know, adrenaline kicking. He like, yo, this you know what I'm saying, fronting, like, what, you know, he's saying the N-word, right? He was like, yo, this ninja fronting, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, I'm out to make it hot, like, you know what I'm saying, like, he trying to play me, whatever. So I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? Like, who you even talking about? So he like, yo, this Muslim ninja. So I'm like, Muslim ninja? So I'm like, what? So he like, yeah. So like, he was like, yeah, word. So he was just like, I'm about to shoot him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, for those of y'all who've been in jail, when somebody say they're gonna shoot somebody in jail, that means they're gonna cut him. So he like, yeah, I'm about to shoot him. Like, so I was like, so like when he said that to me, it was just like everything stopped. Like, you know, like in my head, I was just like, whoa. Mind you, they knew I was Muslim. Like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like the whole, like, everything just stopped, because it's like, yo, bro, you know I'm Muslim, and you just decided to sit here and tell me you was gonna cut another Muslim. You know what I'm saying? You told another Muslim, you talking in front of a Muslim, you basically telling us, you know what I'm saying, I was sitting with them. So you basically tell us you was about to cut another Muslim, and you felt okay that you was gonna tell me that, you feel me? So like, when he said that, like, I was just like, yo, hold up. I said, bro, you bugging the F out, bro. Like, you bugging right now. Like, I was like, yo, you're not cutting my brother. Like, you bugging. Like, I was like, I don't know if it's because I sit back here with y'all, and I eat with y'all, and I, you know what I'm saying, like we laugh and we joke and we chill. I said, bro, but I'm Muslim at the end of the day, bro. Y'all bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just, like, I don't know. I just went into, like, some other crazy, like, I was just like, you know, if you do know Muslims that's about their stuff, they're about their stuff. They don't care if they're outnumbered. They don't care. They just don't care about certain things when you threatening the brother, or you threatening the sister, or you threatening anything that got to do with the community, for me. So, like, I kind of, like, was just like, what? And he had the audacity, bro, to come tell me he was going to cut another brother. Like, anyway, so I was like, bro, you bugging. Like, you're not cutting nobody. Like, so whatever. He was like, yo, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? So like, but this my man, you feel me? But we both in the heated moment. Like, now my adrenaline is up, it's kicking. He like, nah, he tried to violate. I'm like, violate over what, bro? Like, you trying to? I'm like, bro, it don't even matter what you're saying. So after that, shout out to my boy Hardcore. My boy Hardcore was back there, and then my boy Hardcore was like, yo, like, if that's how you feel, like, you shouldn't even be sitting back here. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, I was in the house before y'all, like to me, like, I shouldn't be sitting back here. Like, nah, bro, like we cool and everything, but y'all bugging right now. So whatever, we went a little back and forth, but like nothing really happened. Like, I was just like, yo, bro, that's not going down like that, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, y'all my mans, but this is my brother. Like, it is what it is, bro. So, you know, after that, like, it was, I spoke to the brothers, you know. So after that, and it's crazy because, like, after the situation, this was like a wake-up call for me. This was like a situation where it was just like, you know, and there's a saying in from the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "He who imitates the people is of them." I'm saying, like, another thing he said, "Man is upon the religion of his friend, so be careful who your friends are." Because here I am, I was a Muslim, and I'm hanging out with gang members, and then this gang member threatened to cut my brother. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I had to really make the line visible to them, because obviously before that, they felt comfortable. They felt like, and this was one of the brothers told me. He said something about you made this dude, because I told the brothers, and he was like, yo, something about you made this dude feel comfortable enough to tell you that he was going to cut your brother. Picture that. Picture somebody telling you like they're going to cut your biological brother, right? Like somebody that might be part of your gang. Like for them to fix their lips to tell you, to be comfortable enough to tell you they're going to harm your brother. It's like, that's something that you got to think about. So when I went to the box for 90 days, like after that, this is something that I reflected upon. But I told the brothers, like, you know what I'm saying? After that situation, I was like, I'm out of here. Like, I was like, I don't know if I don't think I hung out with them as much as I did after that. That was just like a wake up call for me. And then after that, like, I forced myself to go sit with the brothers. I forced myself to go hang out with them, like, because it just helped me realize, like, at the end of the day, like, this is not the life that I'm living anymore. Like, I'm living a different life, and I can't be hanging around certain people thinking that my life gonna change miraculously just because I'm just saying that I'm Muslim, but I'm still hanging out with these dudes. So that was something that I needed at the moment to help me move forward and reflect. So like, nothing really happened, but again, like I said, I took the lesson from that, and the lesson from that was like, like if you say you're gonna be about something, be about it. Like whatever it is, right? Like I don't agree with the gangs and stuff like that. I was in a gang at one point when I was ignorant, when I was manipulated, when I was younger, but like I feel like at the end of the day, like you make your bed, you sleep in it. Like if that's the route you're gonna go, hold it down. When you get locked up, hold it down. When you deal with your whatever issues you got coming, hold it down. But when you say you're gonna be about something else, when you're gonna make a transition, when you have a certain goal, when you have a certain outcome that you want, you gotta stick to that, and you gotta be with that. And one of the things that I hated the most was I hated Crips that went to jail, turned Muslim, and they came home and they was Crip again. I hated it because I was somebody that didn't do that. I was somebody that like I had to go through that. I had to go through like hearing I was scared. I only turned Muslim because I was Crip, because I was this. So I hate it when I used to see Crips who might have been in the blood house and they was low riding, or they was in claiming Crip, or they was saying they was Muslim, and then they'll get to the Crip house and they was like big Crip. I hated that with a passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, damn, like you really hiding within the ranks of the Muslim community. So I always hated people, and there was Bloods that did it too, right? It was Bloods that was plates, that other Bloods wanted to get at them for whatever reason, or other sets, and they will come into the ranks looking for protection. And look, it's okay if you come looking for protection. It's okay to be scared. A lot of us is scared. A lot of us really get into situations that we thought we had the heart to endure, but we really didn't. So like, I get it. I get sometimes you think you want to be a drug dealer. Sometimes you think you want to be a gangbanger. Sometimes you think you wanted to be a part of something. And then when it got real, you realize like, yo, this is not for me. And then you want to get out of that situation. But it's hard to get out that situation because you know how it is. It ain't no dropping no gang. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no stopping doing certain things. So like, sometimes you need help to kind of like get out of a gang. Sometimes you do need help to get out of the drug game. Sometimes you do need help to get out of certain situations. I think Islam in the prison system helped a lot of people get out of a lot of situations. And some people were sincere and some people wasn't. But that's my story. Hopefully y'all like it. Y'all enjoy it. Make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm not trying to do a little too crazy with the stories because, I'm fasting and I'm really trying to ground myself and be better and be focused on my goals. So if y'all like it, let me know. Let me know in the comment section though, like, because I know some people would have rocked it off on Chucky. You know what I'm saying? Like that were Muslims. So I don't know, but let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And y'all be safe out there. Peace.